Alright, you guys, today is Taco Tuesday. Alright, you guys, so we're about to start the Taco Impossible and the rice. So right now we just put the Impossible in here, turned it on medium high, and we're getting ready to cook it. And then here we're letting the butter melt so that way we could put 2 cups of rice into the pot. Okay, now it's almost time to add in our seasoning, maybe about like 5 more minutes of browning. And then we added 2 cups of rice in here with the butter, and we're just letting it brown a little bit. As soon as it gets nice toasty and brown, you can actually smell the rice. That's when you want to add in your mixture, and I will show you how to make that in just a second. The taco seasoning we're using today is McCormick, and then you just want to add it until it turns a little orange, or you know, as much as you want. All right, and as you can see, it's a little dry, so what I do is I add some vegetable broth to it, so that way it can get, you know, just a little bit of moisture back in there. And then now we're just going to mix it up. All right, so now the Impossible is done. So it should look a little brown, orangish in there. So that's how you know it's good and seasoned. All right, so now we're about to hook up the rice. So what you want to do is add your onion. Okay, and now you're gonna add 1 whole can of tomato paste. I'm using this whole 12-ounce can just because of the fact that I'm using 2 cups of rice and I'm making a lot, so. All right, and then so you wanna put salt and garlic in there. Just a little bit, not too much. All right, and then you wanna add your garlic. I'm doing it the lazy way. Of course, I like fresh garlic, but we don't have any right now, so I'm using this one. All right, and then so now we're gonna add vegetable broth all the way up to this line right here. You could use as much or as little as you want, but I wanna make it into like a nice sauce. All right, so now our rice is nice and brown. This may be too brown for some people, but it's not for me. Because I want to make my rice extra fluffy today. So now that our mixture, tomato paste mixture is done, we're just going to pour it in here, and then we're going to cook this for about another 15 to 20 minutes and let that grill in there just a little bit. All right, so now that this has cooked a little bit, we're actually going to put our vegetable broth in here now. So I know since we use 2 cups of rice, you're supposed to use 1.5 cups of water of each time you use. So I guess that's like, what, 3 cups of water, but I'm gonna actually use vegetable broth. So I'm gonna use about 3 cups of vegetable broth in here, but I'm really just gonna eyeball. All right, so now that this is boiling like this, what you want to do is you want to put the top on it. This is how it's going to get your rice fluffy, okay? Put the top on it, and you want to turn it down on medium low and leave it like that until all of the moisture and the liquid is completely out of there, okay? Stir once in a while, stir occasionally so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And then I will show you what to do from there, so that way it can get extra fluffy. All right, so after the rice has done cooking, it's gonna look slightly like this. What you wanna do is you wanna add some butter in there and just keep stirring and whipping it until all of the rest of the liquid is gone. Put a top on it for about 20 more minutes on low to steam so it can get extra fluffy.